Why has the Indian education system been so stagnant for years? Why has the system refused to change for years despite the common outrage against its one method for all approach, its inefficiency and incompatibility? We are following a system that isn't diverse enough to accommodate the myriad of learners in the population. Each student has their own method of learning or the way in which they take up information.
Education system can actually be defined as injection and acquisition of beneficial information for the transformation of cognition, for cultivation of a better civilization. This is the comprehensive definition of education system.
But it reflects how students are passive receptors of information taught in class. Where did the system go wrong? And when will the revolutionary change take place?
I wouldn't even dare to call this system education system. No, it's not education system, it's actually indoctrination.
So education has to be a democratic process. As of now, what we see is education lacks the kind of democratic approach it needs. And also it's not that creative. One of the things that our society generally fails to understand is there is a diversity in every individual. So our educational system has to be structured in such a way that each person's diversity should be properly addressed. One disadvantage with our system is that we have a unique universal curriculum and we are imposing it on everybody alike. Be it in higher education or be it in secondary education or primary education, we never take into consideration what is the aptitude or skill of an individual. So we need to have an education system where other than giving a few general skills, every individual should have the freedom to shape his specific skills and his specific requirements. If we have that sort of an approach, altogether there will be a very comprehensive educational system that output will develop the entire society.
Classrooms should be very enlightening and lively. It should be constructive. You should have, there should be an interactive classroom more than the teacher lecturing and the students accepting whatever is taught in class. It all depends on every individual teacher as to what you want to practice and how you want to change. Or you have to envision, or you have to have the dream in front of you. You have to first of all dream, like what Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said. If you have the dream, you can definitely make it into reality. And so things are changing, and it should change from the school level in order to achieve the kind of change that you can find in the higher education system.
A human being has the ability to think, ponder, analyze. A human being has the ability of creativity. Sadly, the element of creativity is not even given one person focus in this system.
So I think our education still have a lot of issues, especially when the entire scenario is moving from a public setup to a private-oriented network. Despite the fact that there is a public education campaign in the schools and all that, we understand that at large, when you consider something like national education policy, there is a tilt towards the global private multinational kind of education, which also we must address.
I believe it's high time we change the system. Otherwise, we're destroying the minds of our youth. I can testify this, being a student who has undergone through this. We need to revolutionize the system so as to ensure that the students who go through this system for a few years, for 12 years, come out with a developed character, come out with a developed personality. We need this education system to produce valuable citizens, citizens that have creative abilities. We need this system to promote creativity, to promote different kinds of intelligence.